do a no reset. I could beat 103 34 with a no reset.
Good
Should.
training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you.
Bart. Yeah, your time should be very easy to beat. No offense, but no, I don't know like what I've done, like how much I actually tried for this 103. It might have just been like one run. Or I think I was playing some openGOAL when, you know, I wanted to get the sub 1. I just played a couple runs on openGOAL before I had my PS2 set up. It's probably around the time that I moved. No, because I got my sub 1 at my old place. I don't know. Or I think it was... No, it was around the... Yeah. It's probably around the time that I moved to my old place from where I was at a year ago. To where I was at not too long ago. Yeah, route's the same, so I think I was gonna get sub 1 on openGOAL, but it was just it wouldn't have had the same satisfaction, you know, as, you know, sub 1 on PS2, just because, you know, the leaderboards are PS2.
If you can catch 200 pounds of them critters, and then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge? There are 2 types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. And if you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Yo, Vortex. Rookie. Are you a Philly fan, Vortex, or are you Patriots? I don't actually know. You're probably Patriots. Like, a lot of people I know from the Boston area are Patriots. That makes sense, actually. I feel like I've never heard you talk about football, and that's probably why.
Here comes a big one.
This is a big year for the Lions, so I'm all in for football.
Steady, boy.
Yeah, it's baseball and football for me. I've kind of wanted to get into hockey a little more. I just think it's a really exciting sport. It's probably one of the most, like, entertaining in terms of just constant action. You know, you can see how difficult it is. Like, they're literally playing on ice. You know, stuff like that. My brother-in-law is a huge hockey fan. He still plays hockey, like, recreationally. So, you know, we've talked a bit about that. Red Wings are supposed to be better this year. Got some young talent. So, kind of want to get into it, but when it comes to basketball, oh, that fish was close. Did not think he'd be there. When it comes to basketball, I just don't care for the sport. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't. I feel like there's just a lot of problems with it. How the game's played. You You know, I feel like people aren't playing as much anymore because they don't need to. Maybe there's too many games right now, and it's, you know, too many games in a row. Like, give players 3-day rest if they're really actually like struggling. I don't know, and I think it's a little too like dependent on just having one good player to me. Like, I feel like one player, you know, just makes all the difference in basketball. You can just give him the give him the ball, let him shoot 70 times in a game, and fans love it because it makes him look really good because he gets a lot of points, but he gets a lot of points because he's the only one that shoots. You know, stuff like that. Doesn't feel as much like a team game as, you know, other sports. You know, I'm a data analytics kind of guy, so I'm always looking at statistics, and you know, and like football, it's very, you know, it's very skewed statistics. Like, quarterbacks look amazing, running backs will look really good, but they look good because of the rest of the team. They look good because the rest of the team makes them look good. Stuff like that. If you have a good offensive line, your offense is good. It's just your whole offense is good. Like, you don't, and that's, I think teams are really starting to figure that out now. Like, a big thing in football is that teams don't want to pay running backs. You know, teams just aren't paying running backs because there's not that much value in them. They're realizing that the value, like, the difference between a good and bad running back is not that big. It's the offensive line that's big. Ooh. Yeah, it's not gonna work. 1 health? Okay. So now a whole bunch of running backs are getting mad because they're not getting paid, but then teams are going in with, like, supposedly no running backs and doing just as well. And it's not helping their argument. Plus, running backs are, like, the most injured position, it seems. I almost hit it. Yeah, 1 HP there is not bad. Do you do much with Jack 1, Majora? I don't actually remember. I don't know if you've run Jack 1. Because 1 HP there just means that you lose a second to not being able to take a damage hit. So it's not a big deal. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna do this, because it might actually be faster than climbing up. That was really bad. I guess I lose out some orbs, but who cares? Really? Whatever. Yeah, I've seen that Vortex recently. I feel like I've seen that storyline is that being a big guy, a big center, or a Shaq, or, you know, other guys like that, it's just not really a thing anymore. You know, you think of whatever his name is on the Bucks. You know, he's a big guy, but he doesn't play like a big guy. He doesn't have that role. You know, he's just big, but he shoots and does everything. You don't really just have that center that gets 20 blocks a game. Ooh, save that. I'm doing that. Or I'm like walking too far before I roll. The cannon wheel is shaking. Yeah, Curry was a big change. And, you know, is that a good thing? I mean, I think so. I think, you know, 3-point shooting, it's fine. It doesn't help like people like me who don't really enjoy watching the sport. Oh, really? Okay, well. Can I survive this? I got around to the other side. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna attempt the roll jump. Ah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I guess football is also kind of in your work time. It's on the weekend, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I haven't done too much Jack recently. Work's been busy. Plus, this summer I've really gotten into disc golf, so a lot of my free time has been spent doing that. Oh yeah, you've been playing Pokemon a lot, yeah. Ooh, Eagle's 61-yard attempt. You make it? You just made it. Wow. 61-yarder. That is a long kick. To this day, I've never played either a God of War game or a Zelda game. I would like Breath of the Wild. You know, I like open platformers like that. Not open world games. I don't know why I said platformers. Ooh, I'm getting some lag. Spider-Man 2. Yep. Like God of War. Maybe. Is it worth? I mean, I'd probably have to play the original games. Also, I have not played as like a casual single-player game. Who knows how long? Man, when was the last casual game I played? I went and replayed the Ghost Recon games, like the Breakpoint and those open world games, Wildlands. I did those like last year, but that's been a while. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Don't need to play the OGs. Okay. That's not too bad then. Oh. First boosted in who knows how long. Actually, I did played some team runs not too long ago, so not that long. I don't know, maybe now that school is starting back up for my fiance, I'll have a little more free time, you know, after work some days. I know her Tuesdays and Thursdays are really busy, so maybe I can get some casual single-player games in then. Once it is too cold for disc golf. Why did they do that? Wow. Just a little rusty, if you couldn't tell. Oh, I'm good on orbs. My current fastest time, I think it's like a 59 something, 59:30. On PS2, I have a 5930, but openGOAL it's like a 103 something, so I should be able to beat that pretty easily. Oh, my openGOAL is on my splits, 103.56. I couldn't find my splits, so I just pulled the final time off of speedrun.com. Yo, Aslov. Thank you for the good luck. Ugh. The final boss time save. I don't think so. Unless you're talking about 1 frames, then yes, I'm aware of 1 frames. No, I have no clue. What? No way you can just pause buffer and nobody's found that out. Oh nice, MW2? Or, are you playing the, I assume the new MW2? For some reason I was thinking the old, you know, PS3 MW2. It's like, oh wow, still playing that. I love that game. I mean, the new MW2 is also good. I haven't played that in a while, but... Yo, Power. Watching this Eagles-Vikings game. Whatever this mess of a game that's happening. It's a very interesting game so far. I did fall. Nice.
Down here by the egg. Oh,
yeah, that first quarter was very strange. It was like potentially 4 turnovers. I think there was there 2 fumbles and an interception, and then another one was like a dropped kickoff or dropped punt that they recovered. I don't know. I didn't see the whole thing.
Think you're its mama.
But I think that's what I heard.
I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight.
Yeah, I was watching that touchback,
I'll take
and I
this picture back
I'm
to
not.
the
I don't have
village
audio
and
on,
get
but
Sage to take care
because
of
that's probably not legal on Twitch. Yeah, that's just rough. I mean, to lose a touchdown like that, or lose at least a chance at a touchdown, because you drop the ball going in. I still remember it was Lions Seahawks. It's just towards the end of a season, you know, maybe 8 years ago. Calvin Johnson's on the team. Calvin Johnson fumbles the ball at the 1 yard line, and it like rolls into the end zone. Yeah, he fumbles the ball, it rolls into the end zone, and the Seattle guy punches it out the back of the end zone, and that should technically be a penalty, and the Lions would get the ball to 1 yard line, but the refs didn't know that, so the refs just gave the. What am I doing? The refs just gave Seattle the ball on the touchback, which was the complete wrong call. And Lions ended up losing pretty much because of that. That was rough.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120
Just another
Precursor orbs for
another
each power cell
year
I
that
contain.
the refs
For your gift,
killed the
another power
Lions.
cell is yours.
Happens a lot. If you didn't know, something always happens.
You have proven yourself worthy.
Well, this year could be
Here is a
different.
power cell.
I was thinking it was going to happen with that Chiefs game, the Lions Chiefs, where, you know, that Chiefs offensive lineman was just making a lot of movement, not lined up in the right spot. But it all came at the very end. They got a lot of penalties there at the end. That's all the Lions needed. So Lions did just enough to win. Can't complain.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your
That's
Dream
fair.
until it reaches
Yeah.
500 degrees. So try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava
Yeah, I
will
was in
definitely heat you up fast.
I was watching it
Hit
at
500
a
degrees and
watching the
it's
Lions
over.
Chiefs game at a
Over, like burning
friend's
open
house in
red
Ann
leather.
Arbor, friend's
The fire
apartment.
cannon gets pretty
He's in
hot,
grad school at
so keep a
Michigan,
lookout for
and
jumps to keep you off the hot ground.
we
I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use
he's
to
a
drop
Chiefs
the
fan,
shield's
which is
temperature
funny.
quickly.
So he is a Chiefs fan.
Oh, and when you get across,
Hosted like
don't forget to
10,
activate
11
the
other
teleport gate in the
people
blue
that were all
Sage's
Lions
lab.
fans.
Then we'll be able to teleport
So
over
it was
and meet
risky
you.
for him.
Good luck.
It was a risky game to host, because I mean, nobody really made fun of him for it. We're all just kind of more excited that the Lions won rather than, you know, shoving it in his face. we knew it, the loss hurt him enough. We didn't want to shove it in his face. Nah. The thing is, he's also a Lions fan. It was just like, you know, for the one game, he's a Chiefs fan. He's from Kansas City, so he's not like a bandwagon. You know, he has a reason to be a Chiefs fan. He's not from, he's from Kansas somewhere. No sub 24. Oh well. I had a terrible Misty. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. You know, I Misty. I didn't even miss the roll jump. I didn't even get a chance to roll jump. I fell. Oh, great. Oh, this controller is terrible for pause buffers. It's an Xbox controller, so it's got like long triggers. It's just a recipe for disaster for me. Joe, Kansas. Oh, what am I doing? I think I was starting to go after the moles. What am I doing? Okay. I can't remember this route. I'm like, do I go after the guy, or no? This seems right. It's gotta be right. Okay, yeah, then I need 217 coming out. Get this. This is weird how I can't. Like, I was struggling to remember that. I just kept thinking of the Hundo route. One orb. And I always miss the orb right when I fall. bounce under that orb. Alright. Last time I did plans, I don't know, a year ago. Oh, that was terrible. Way too wide. Oh well. I didn't feel like I had green eco for a long time there. Longer than normal. Well, I guess I went wider, so I had more speed going around the corners. That'll do it. No, this way. Oh well. Look, I'm having a good run for my
Bring me 120 precursor orbs for each
rust. It's going alright. I can get a 101. I mean, who knows what these next two hubs will do. It's actually somewhat difficult.
For your sacrifice, I offer you a power cell.
I just showed a quote from the coach of the Vikings who had 3 turnovers, and they said, you know, those 3 turnovers were bad. We had control over all of them. So they're turnovers where you don't have any control over them. They just happen. Pretty sure you have control over every turnover always. I don't know why I got those orbs. That's not the movement there. Jump. It's not moving here either. Wow, I must have done hundo recently. Feels like it. Make it. Oh. Ooh, just short. Oh no. Oh, I wasn't thinking. That hurts the touchdown? Nice. Kind of as a quarterback in one of my leagues. Whatever. Let's load here. Nice. Making a speedrunning Jack. Well, I've played Jack as a childhood game in the past. So, like, it was one of my favorite games on the PS2. And I think, you know, every once in a while, maybe every couple of years, I'd pull out the PS2 and replay the game. I think I even got it on PS3. You know, I'd kind of replay the games on there, try to beat, and then I think at one point I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to beat Jak 1 as fast as I can, and I did 100% in like 5 hours or something. I was like, hey, that's pretty good. I wonder. Then I was like looking up, see if like people had done it before, because I didn't know speedrunning was a thing at the time. I was looking it up, and then I saw that like I think Josh had the world record at the time, and you know, he'd done it in like 2 hours, and I'm like, oh, my time is not good. So then I eventually, you know, found, oh, this is not wrong category. Again, oh, just missed that. Oh, I pressed pause, come on. So I eventually found Josh on Twitch, started watching, and, you know, from there, I ended up getting my PS2, moving it to my apartment for school. Just died there, right? Yeah. For school, and then bought some equipment, started streaming, started speedrunning, and yeah. Then I played for a solid 4 months, got into the Jak Relay 2018. Not because I was good, but because I was very average, like 2 other runners. So it was the 3 of us, which is pretty cool. Why do I have a split missing? Jak speedrun community, I'd say it's big. I mean, it's not Mario, but it's pretty, I think, like, Jak 1, this category, no LTS on PS2 has, it's got, I mean, a lot of runners. I couldn't give you a number, but it's got a ton of, oh, I forgot about this level. Terrible at boggy. Over time, you know, people have come and gone. Like, you know, a lot of people that, you know, were around 299 players. Okay, that's pretty good. A lot of the players that were, you know, top runners at the time. You know, like, very few of them actually run anymore. Okay. Oh, that was terrible. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I killed them all. I could not see a thing. Whew. Oh, I almost just rolled off the edge. Died. What's nice about the Jak community is that it's, you know, it's a part of like the PlayStation platforming community, so there's a whole bunch of runners as well that are, they're not Jak, but they're, you know, they know Jak, they're close, everybody's kind of friends. Wow. Getting this. I'm not gonna go for this just because I don't feel like I can. I'm just gonna play it safe. Yo, zombie. Most difficult part right now, no LTS. I would say it's boggy, this level that I'm in. it's not a it's not a terribly difficult you know, speed run, but there are definitely parts of it, you know, that are more difficult than others. But you don't really need all the difficult parts to get a sub 1, which is nice. Like I skipped a pretty big skip there that you can do with Flut. Saves you quite a bit of time. Like you would do all of this part on Flut before dying. But I think I skipped that in my sub 1 because I was going for it when I was going for, you know, 59. But I kept losing runs to this part when I was way ahead on like 57 pace. So I was, you know, just figured, you know, why am I losing runs to this when I can just not and still get it? Okay, not a bad boggy. Considering it's the first time I've done boggy no LTS in 8 months. Definitely not a bad boggy. I don't actually know how long it's been. Ah, stuck in the wall. Thank you. Deload. I hope the Eagles run away with this game. As they should. I mean, Vikings not good. Plus it just helps the Lions, you know, division. Oh yeah, deep touchdown pass. That'll do it. Well, I have a lot of consoles. I have a Sega Genesis. Hold on. I have a Sega Genesis, PS1, which I don't know if the PS1 works. I haven't actually run it. I have PS2, PS3, Xbox One. I don't think I have the Xbox 360 with me. Then I have a Wii, and obviously a PC. I think that's the consoles that I have. That's a lot. I mean, obviously, I don't really use any of them other than PC anymore. I use PS2 every once in a while. Like my fiance is playing. She's playing through Jack, you know, here and there. We'll play for, you know, 30 minutes to an hour. I think she's still in FJ. She went through Geyser to FJ, so not very far. Oh, she did. Oh, she did Sentinel. She did most of Sentinel. She's still forgetting something. I'm giving her like no help whatsoever. It's just kind of watching, seeing what she does. It's fun. It's fun seeing, because she doesn't really play video games all that much. She has like in the past, and she has a PS2. But then we think that like she played Spyro as a kid because she remembers her Purple Dragon on the PS2. And so that's gotta be Spyro, but don't know which game. But yeah, she doesn't really have much experience, so it's kind of interesting seeing her play. You know what's going through her head while she's playing. Probably waited way too long there, but I don't care. Oh yeah, I still don't know stalagmite hops. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, I've never played Spyro either. I feel like I knew about the game, you know, when I was younger, but never really interested me. And I feel like I played Jack, and then I got right into like sports games and stuff like that on the PS2. Ooh, I didn't know you could walk on there. I know a big game for me was MLB Power Pros. That was a fun one that I played a lot. Oh, no. What was that? Madden 2006. That was one that I played a lot as well. Ooh. No, I never played the N64. I think one time I went to, it was like a family's, I think it was like, she's like my great aunt, and she had an N64, and I played Mario there once, like the, whatever, SM64, but other than that, no, I've never really played, never really was big into Nintendo other than, the Wii. I guess I had the Wii and the DS. Nintendo DS, whenever that first came out. Portable games were huge. I feel like I'm remembering the route pretty well. It's kind of nice. Oh, really? How did that miss? Just a waste of time. How did I miss that? Boosted, really? Oh, I gotta roll that way. That spider. I almost always take damage to that spider, so I was just expecting it to be there. I hate that. Whew. I'm glad I could see. Else I definitely would have fallen. I do that a lot where I just barely miss. Just barely miss and kind of fall on the fence line. Ooh, deep play from the Vikings. I did not need to go for the boosted. Oh well. No, I didn't get a high jump. That's the first, like, you know, big mistake that I've done that was completely avoidable. I feel like it's so bright. I can see really well. Like I don't even need the, you know, the lights. I don't know if it's reflecting on stream, but everything is very clear. Must be a openGOAL thing. Oh, I took damage. Whatever. Not a bad spider cave. Yeah, I feel like a PS5 is cool, but I mean, I don't really play console anymore, so it just does not seem worth it to me. I don't think there's enough exclusives on there, stuff like that, to make it even worth it. Yeah, if console's your main thing, then I feel like it makes sense. You know, all games in the future, you know, they're going to be optimized for PS5 and that generation. That's the hardest part of the run, is getting in the gondola, apparently. Okay, what am I at? 48.31. Yeah, no, definitely not sub 1. I lost way too much time in Spider Cave for that, or just throughout the game. It says best possible time 104.08, but obviously I have a lot of time save. Oh, and those aren't even real golds. I don't actually have golds, so that's... I don't know where I'm at on orbs. Should probably not be skipping them, just in case. Grab these. That's fine, I'm about to die. Oh, I was gonna say, don't die like that. Almost ran out of eco. I accidentally uppercut. My thumb hit the X button. Come on. Oh, this is so easy. Thank you. Dumb mistakes. Oh wow, I got it. Nice. take those. I don't know where I am. Just missed the bridge a little bit. Cool. Oh, I'm not gonna have the eco. Come on. Oh, I have so many orbs. I'm already full. Or at what I need. I did not have to worry about those. Ooh, okay, good. That was not the best control. Nice. Uh-oh. I missed the cell. I don't know which one I missed, but... I was thinking about Hundo again. Good job, me. Oh, is this even 102? Oh no.
Seek the pure
I'm just
light,
gonna do
for
this.
within its flame, the answers
And then when I
reside.
load in, I'll get the cell
You
out of the
can gain
cave.
my power cells by
Does that still hardlock the game in
Precursor
openGOAL?
orbs for each. You have obtained
I don't
another
know if that
power
hardlocks the
cell.
game in openGOAL. Was that patched? Oh, I wish Bark was here.
For your effort,
I wish Bark could tell me.
cell is the reward.
Because usually it'll lock. Okay. Yeah, because usually if you go back into the cave, it'll hard lock with Flut. I'm amazed that I hit the trigger for mountain or whatever this area is. I don't know where I am. What is this game? Volcanic crater. I kept wanting to say mountain pass. Because it's possible that I jump down and get to the bottom, but when I load, I spawn back in Snowy Mountain. It is possible to miss the death trigger, but not hit the load trigger. Unless I had just the right angle.
With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the
Yeah,
heat
that was
shield
a
with enough
that was a
power to
messy
stand up to
skip.
this lava. But the shield still has
Am I still 101?
temperatures up to 800 degrees.
I think this is 101.
So keep an eye on your
Yo,
I don't want to think
Bin
about what those temperatures would do to your
Sly
sword when the
Sonic.
shield gives out.
How's it going? Is that what? Pet the Bin? I don't know what that emote is, yeah. Bin 10 pet.
Don't you think we could look for a safer route to go?
Yo, how was whatever you
I've
did?
released more cooling
I'm guessing
balloons
Jack
into the
3.
tube, so
You've been
you
on the
can
Jack
use them
3
to keep the
grind.
temperature down. And
Is it
don't
no oob?
forget to activate the teleport gate in the yellow
What's your
stage
PB
as
now?
well.
Are you sub 40? Ah, didn't go too well. Oh well. I feel like you're getting close to sub 40. Good grinding. Oh yeah, easily sub 40. Sub 39, nice. Because the record's now 35. Where am I going? I must have done 100% most recently because all of my muscle memory is just this. I gotta go through here super slow. Yeah, that's probably 102. Oh well. Oh, nice. I think it's hard to get that fly. Can't ever do that in Hundo. So slow. You know, I didn't want to get that yellow eco. That wasn't very smart of me. Oh, I forgot to hit it. It's in the title. 103, like 34, I think. Okay, what is that? Yeah, it's 102. Maybe. Hopefully 102. Can't remember what the timing is. Oh, it's definitely 102. Maybe 101. No.
Ego won't protect you now. Finish them both off once and for all.
Can't do it. I don't know how to one frame. I was watching the football game. I got a little worried that I was gonna fall in the eco. I wasn't really paying attention. I looked back and I'm hovering right over it. No, give me it. I don't even know if I got. I don't remember the timing for a quick shot. Nope. Is that cheating? I almost just hard locked because of it. I just got rid of my time because I split. 101.46. I saved the 102 with a bit of a cheese.